Hey, what's up, Ann Arbor? Day 10 in the books. We're on to day 11. Hope you had a good Father's Day out there. My dad made fun of me for watching soccer, so that pretty much epitomizes my Father's Day and soccer experience through my life. So hope all you dads enjoyed it out there. First game of the day, Paraguay versus Slovakia. Paraguay continues rolling for the South American teams. 2-0 win.
Yeah, man, the South Americans are looking tough. Slovakia didn't get a shot off on goal until the 92nd minute of this game.
It's disappointing.
Enough said.
All right, on to the next game. Italy versus New Zealand. 1-1 draw for Italy. This is just the epitome of ties. Catastrophe for Italy, while New Zealand, it's, the brightest moment in their history.
Yeah, it was a really touching moment for me when I was watching this game. 75th minute, and the announcer said, New Zealand is 15 minutes away from their greatest football moment in history. That's terrible. How can you hang your hat on a tie? Give me a break.
In their defense, that only dates back 6 years. So also out of that, Shane Wood, a forward for New Zealand, 18 years old, and he was tearing it up. Look for him to tear it up in the European leagues in the years to come. 18 years old, really impressed me in that one. On to what I thought was the game of the day, Brazil versus Ivory Coast. Brazil gets the 3-1 win, and as we were saying about the South American teams, undefeated so far in this World Cup. 7-0-2. Impressive.
Yeah, good stuff. And, people are just sleeping on Brazil. Do we forget that they're the most talented soccer team in the world?
Well, the press on Brazil coming into the tournament was that they're not the Brazil of old. They're going to be playing ugly defensive soccer. But as you can see, that's not the case at all. There was nothing more Brazilian than Fabiano's second goal of the game when he chipped 3 defenders and put a beautiful left-footed shot into the goal. I mean, doesn't get more Brazilian than that. And this epitomized my Father's Day experience. My dad entered the living room, saw that we were watching soccer, said, "What is this? This is so boring." And then Kaká got a red card. He said, "What's this French guy doing?" It was Brazil versus Ivory Coast, by the way. He goes, "This sucks," and fell asleep within 2 minutes. Gosh, gotta love it.
Doc Cunningham all over it. Red card for Kaká, really no need to worry there. He may have sat out the next game anyways, and that's going to keep him from getting in any more trouble. We'll see him in the round of 16.
Time for picks.
Before we get to picks, I just want to thank you guys. Just got ranked the 3,478th most popular daily weblog about the World Cup, according to FIFA. Keep up the good work, you guys.
We're number 2 in South Korea.
We're huge over there.
Huge in Asia.
Eating us up. On to the picks. First game, Portugal-North Korea. Portugal looked really flat against the Ivory Coast, who subsequently got beat down by Brazil. That said, I just heard North Korea's goalie defected, so I'm going to take Portugal.
That kind of gets into why I'm taking North Korea. And I hate all the bashing of North Korea. Most of the stuff against their press being propaganda and slanted is just as slanted as any propaganda. I liked how North Korea looked against Brazil. Definitely more inspired than Portugal versus Ivory Coast. So I'm taking North Korea in an upset. On to Chile versus the Swiss. And speaking of upsets, even though the Swiss pulled probably the biggest upset of the tournament by beating Spain, I still like Chile in this one. Alexis Sanchez was just looking too good in the first game for Chile.
Yeah, I got a bank account with 16 digits and no name attached to it. I'm picking the Swiss.
A little bias there. All right, and speaking of the Spaniards, we've got Spain versus Honduras. Looking for a big comeback game for Spain. I'm taking them 3-0. I think that game against the Swiss woke them up, and they're going to be able to finish.
I like a get-right game for the Spaniards, too. I mean, they just have too much firepower to hold them down. I like them 5-0. All right, 2-1.
Mail? Only mail of the day comes from a self-proclaimed disgruntled gambler who asks, after one round of play, sorry we're a little late on this one, after one round of play, who's doing better in the picks, Bob or Pete?
Yeah, we had the intern crunching numbers all weekend to get this one for us. You gotta love unpaid internships.
We gave him time and a half.
True.
Well, I'm happy to report that I am 15-14 after 29 games.
And I'm 10-19. Don't trust your rent money with me.
That's rough. And our colleague Mike Rothstein, 0-29.
Hope you're having a nice vacation, Mike.
As always, you can contact us. Contact me at Peter Cunningham at AnnArbor.com. That's Peter Cunningham at AnnArbor.com. As always, I'm Pete Cunningham. He's Bob Gross, and we're out.